Hello everyone and welcome to the Dragonfly Cottage. Okay, so I hope that the rain outside isn't too overpowering on the audio. We've got a massive downpour of torrential rain happening outside, but we'll just power through and see how we go. So hopefully you'll be able to hear all the messages coming through. So this is going to be a reading for Gemini for the month of February in the year 2023. Okay, and I have to say, it has taken me quite a lot of energy work to get to this reading today. So it's going to be very interesting what the cards have for Gemini, because this has been one of the hardest reads I've had to prepare for. So we'll see what's happening. Okay, so as with all of my astrology monthly reads, we start with a foundation of the 9 cards from an oracle deck, and then we follow those with a tarot with some clarifiers. Okay, so this is our recent past. So the Queen Mum, your ancient wisdom is awakening. So that is, I feel, quite strong for a lot of the signs this month as we're moving into this year. And this is actually on a global scale. There really is a huge momentum forward of spiritual awakening that's happening. But with what I'm feeling with Gemini, with this, there's coming quite a lot of internal conflict with self. And what you have been finding is where you were once able to really communicate your thoughts and your desires and your aspirations, you're actually struggling a little bit in the recent past. You've been struggling with that. And that is because you are now being awakened to all of this new energy, new ideas, new creativity that's coming through. And it's feeling there's quite a lot of confusion of energy coming through. We've also got the Lady of the New Bugs with nurture, tenderness. So this is just reminding yourself to be gentle with yourself. Just be aware that when you are introduced to new ideas, new platforms, new systems, that it will be quite strange for you, and that you're not going to get it straight away. So you do need to be a little bit gentle on yourself as you're progressing into this and learning more about this new spiritual growth that you're having and healing. So again, this is reminding yourself that as you work through this, there's going to be quite a lot of healing of self. I feel, and this is there's a lot of, I can feel a lot of heavy energy in this reading today. There's going to be some circumstances from the past that are going to be, you're going to be reliving through, and you're going to be addressing again. And what we're bringing with us from the past into the current day is actually going to be quite painful, and there's going to be a lot of need for healing. So the month of February is going to be your beginning month on a healing path of self. Okay, we've got a couple of little throwouts there. So for our current energy, we've got Dyson, look beneath the surface, and the Elder is heed wise counsel. And we also have you are stronger than you think. So what this is telling us is that we need to really focus on what it is that's been holding us back. In the recent past, I can see that some things have come up to the surface, have just sort of been boiling under there and are coming to the surface. And now is the time to really pull back those covers, really have a look at what it is that's bubbling underneath there, because that is what you're going to have to deal with in the next from what I can gather, is the next 6 months to really project yourself forward. Okay, heed wise counsel. What I'm getting from this is that there's actually going to be you're going to be confronted with a decision, and I can feel that it's very strong emotional decision that you're going to have to make. You're going to need to make a decision for the benefit of yourself. There's going to be people that are going to be upset with the decision that you've made, and I can feel that it's the revealing of truth there. You're stronger than you think. So this is really, you're going to have to pull into that self energy. You're going to need a support system around you as you do this, because there's going to be a lot of confrontation from the past that you are going to be. This is the beginning of you healing and working through all of that. So from what I can see for the month of February for Gemini, this is actually going to be quite a challenging month, but you're going to get through it, and you're going to actually become a stronger person from the actions that you take. Okay, so these are the messages coming from future. Lady Grian, open your heart. Now, what this is going to be, as you start to go through the healing process, there's going to be a lot of forgiving and definitely not forgetting, but there's going to be a lot of forgiveness on your part, as well as other people are going to be drawn in and are going to be asked to show forgiveness and express forgiveness for actions that have happened in the past. Divine unicorn. Oh, sorry, divine union. Sorry. So this, in the near future, and this is the near future, I'm actually feeling that it's more like a 6 months down the journey. You're definitely on the path to a new you and a new spiritual you, and that is now's the core, the development part of it, setting the foundation to there. The light, be light of heart. So as we go through this month of February, it's going to be very, very easy for you to withdraw, come down within yourself, but you have to remember that life does go on, and you need to keep some happiness and vibrancy around you. So even though you're working through and you're shedding all of this past energies, that's going to actually be quite hard and difficult for you, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and you are going to come out of this, out the other end, healed, and a much brighter and happier person, because you have gone through all of this. So what we'll do now, I'll get some clarifying tarot cards onto the past. So the recent past, let's have a look which one. Let's do, okay, so Temperance, the Ace of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Okay. So with the sword energy that's coming up here, swords is all about making a plan. So we go from the Ace of Swords right through to the Ten of Swords, which is really quite. It shows that in the recent past you have wanted to just really project that change in your life. And with the Temperance, she's all about harmony, balance, moderation, and blending of opposites. So, so what this is showing that you need to blend that. What I can feel is the secrets. You're going to you need to understand about how exposing the secrets is actually beneficial. It may not seem beneficial at the time, and it's very confronting and scary, but secrets are no good for anyone, and it's the exposing of the secrets is how you're going to project your life forward. So Ace in tarot is about new beginnings, and 10 is the completion with abundance. So in the recent past, I can see that you've actually made the decision to follow through with clearing the slate, with getting the truth out there, and just healing yourself so that you can move forward. So you've made that decision. So that's the completion of the swords, that you've made the decision, and you're going to make a plan. So swords is all about making a plan, and using your intellect, using strategies and formulas. And so I can see that there's going to be a lot of research. You're going to have all of the information that you need to project yourself into the current day. Okay, so now we'll have a look at some clarifiers for the current energies. Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Okay, so with 2 in tarot is balance, and Ace again is new beginnings, and for the Page it's about conceiving an idea in a situation. So here you can see, and for Cups it's all about listening to your intuition, and it's all about emotions. So as I said at the beginning of the reading, this month of February is going to be extremely emotional for you, and that is the energy that I felt when I was preparing for this reading. It almost brought me to tears. I could feel the sadness and the sorrow and the frustration just all developing and coming on board. So with the 2 of Cups is all about balance. So in this month of February, like I said, with the which card was it? It was the Be the Light. Even though this is going to be a hard month for you, you do need to have that balance. So while you're delving into research and looking for the truth and bringing the truth out, you still need to make sure that you look after yourself. That there's that balance within the month, looking after yourself, eating healthy, exercising, surrounding yourself with people that have a genuine love for you and a genuine and generally care about you. I can see socializing in this month, and actually even entertainment, but not so much with a large group of people, but just a few people, just going and having a coffee or going out for lunch, or just staying in that social group of people, around people that make you happy. So it's really important to balance your month of February out. So with the Ace of Cups, it's new beginnings, and it's all about, Cups is all about emotion. So what you really need to do is work out exactly what it is that so with the plan, you're working out exactly the plan it is that you're going to come about to revealing the secrets and setting yourself free. And it's the new beginnings of setting your emotions free. So just be very, very mindful that there's going to be some raw emotions happening here. Probably some emotions are going to be brought up that you're not used to, or that you've suppressed for quite some time, and it's going to come out like a bombshell. And this is where the Page of Wands comes in. So Wands is all about the spirituality, and Page is conceiving an idea. So what it's going to be really good for you at the beginning of this month is to sit down and work out a plan for when you feel those emotions coming out. What is the spiritual guidance that will take you through to ensure that you don't, I'm getting the messages of lose the plot, to ensure that you don't get so emotionally wrapped up that you say, you say the wrong thing. You say the wrong thing in the way that it's going to be not beneficial for yourself. You need to be very, very mindful of the words that you use in the month of February. Okay, so now we'll move on to the near future. So this is that was recent past, current energies, and immediate future. Oh, they all want to pop out. Hold on a tick. Oh, yeah. Okay. So 9 of Swords, 6 of Swords, and the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. So in the future energy, we have the Sword energy. And for the Swords, it's all about intellectual. So we're coming from the recent past through the present into the future with some more Sword energy, and also Pentacles, which is anything to do with earth. Yeah, the earth it's a earth element, and material possessions and things like that. Okay, so the number 9 in tarot is about completion. And so even though the month of February is going to be quite hectic emotionally, what I can see here is that it's going to, you're going to stir everything up. Everything's going to come to fruition, be brought out into the light. Everybody's going to know what has been kept from you for all those years, and you will start to get the answers very, very quickly. So it's the recent, so for the future energies, I'm still getting that 6-month period. So it may sound like a long time, but it's not going to be as you work forward. And as I'm talking now, I can feel the energy becoming lighter and lighter. So you are going to come out on top of this situation. It is actually going to all work in your favor. And as hard as exposing itself, I just feel this word of exposing the truth is going to be for you. You are actually going to benefit from that. And the 6 of Swords, so we're again still on the Swords, which is the intellect, and the 6 is the relaxation. So that's going to be all of this work that you've done, that you've led up to. And this has been quite a long time coming. I think you've had many thoughts of what you're actually going to do. Through the month of February, you're going to be working on exactly the plan and the procedure of what you're going to do to release all of this, so that you can move on with your life. So the relaxation, there's going to be some time in the near future for you to actually just take some time for yourself, because you're going to be quite drained of energy from everything that this exposes, and you will need some time to just relax, recoup, just pull everything back together. And the 5 of Pentacles is number 5 in tarot, is instability as well as expansion. So you're going to find there's going to be a few rocky transactions. I can see that there's budget's going to be quite tight in the near future. You're going to really have to look at where it is that you've been spending your money and what you've been spending your money on, and take a real good look at that. And if you just take the time to set a budget out, then it will project into the next few months or the next year, and I can see a slow growth just by you taking that time to really focus in and really be truthful with yourself as to what it is that you want to, the direction that you want your finances to go. Because currently, as you'll be working through all of this, there's been a lot of juggling. Juggling, is sort of like the, what's that saying, robbing from Peter to pay Paul. I think that's what it is. So that is what I get for Gemini. I hope that has helped with, I know I can feel some of you have been tossing up recently whether or not to move forward with your thoughts of the best word I can come up with is exposing the truth, bringing the truth to the forefront, and it will be quite emotional this month for you. It's all about emotions this month for Gemini, but just rest assured that all of your hard work is going to pay off, and you will be able to start anew with a clean slate. And this is where I can feel this Five of Pentacles energy is coming in that it's going to be a new slate, a new budget, maybe even a new workplace, a new career, but you will be starting from afresh for that. And I can just feel the energy has lifted in my room here as we've gone through from the beginning of the reading right through until the end of the reading. Now the energy is there's still a little bit that needs to clear, but there is definitely light at the end of the tunnel. So I hope that's helped, has helped with some clarity for Gemini. And these are general readings, so of course it's not going to resonate with everyone. If it did resonate with you, I'd appreciate a like or a comment on my in the comments feed would be great. And if you have a look in the description box, you can have a look in the description box, and it will show you everything, any other little things that I'm working on. Okay, so that's it for the month of February, Gemini, and I wish you all the best in your pursuits of February.